Hey everyone, it's me, Raven Jade, and I am standing outside my Entropia shop, the Vampire Tomb. As you can see, you can't miss that it's mine because there's cleavage and red hair and red eyes and blood and, all that vein stuff that that wraps up a Raven Jade shop. So, today's video is all about sharing with you guys my very own, the very first player-owned vampire instance. And I'm so excited to share it with you guys, and I wanted to bring you along as I go hunting down in my vampire tomb. So, how to get to my vampire tomb? You need to get a key. You need to go to my shop. That's probably where you will buy the key. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. And you just go around to the side to the basement door. Now, there are a couple of snafus. My key is supposed to be, well, see, that one's pretty. That's not mine. This one is green right now, but my key is supposed to be black. And it will say the Vampire Tomb on it once what Never Die is promising me. So Never Die, you better not be pulling my leg. But after the patch is done, it should be fixed because my key is supposed to be black and it's supposed to say the Vampire Tomb. So let's just ignore that and let's use this green key for now and go down into my basement. So I recommend that you repair your keys. They are a full value of 80 ped TT. You can go in with a key that's not repaired, but if you want the best bang for your buck for the loot that you're going to get, repair your key. Don't be cheap. So, we're going to operate, and we're going to go down into my vampire instance. So it's just like any regular basement. If you watch my videos, you have seen me do basements before. But my instance is when you first walk into the basement, you're like, this doesn't look like a vampire tomb, Raven. Well, of course it doesn't, silly, because you've got to go past my basement. Vampires, we like to hide in the shadows, on account of all those, stakes and vampire hunters out there. And then you go down the tunnel into my beautiful vampire tomb. To the left, you will see a tombstone, and it says next level above it. To start the vampire instance, you will click that. When you want to finish my vampire instance, you will come over here to the quitter's exit, and you will click the tomb with the red glowy eyes. Isn't that's so hot? I love it. And here finally is my vampire coffin. I have a shop on Arcadia, and I had paid for the devs to redesign it, and I really wanted a vampire coffin, and they said no because they were worried about too many polygons, and so I wasn't able to get it. So when I spoke with Never Die and said, hey, I want an instance on Entropia, and I absolutely must have, or I'll have a tantrum, damn it, is a coffin. So he obliged me, and I have a coffin. Now, I really do wish that these, for, atmosphere reasons, these candles would flicker. I've already spoken to him about that, and they said they'll see what they can do for the next VU. So, okay. Enough babbling about this instance. Let's get on to it, shall we? So we're going to right-click this and start shooting some ancient vampires. So here are the ancient vampires. They are level 17. I am using Gremlin with them. Perhaps you want to use something stronger. Perhaps you are, not into wearing armor at all and you want to take them naked. Well, I'm sure many a brave soul has wanted to take on a vampire naked. I don't judge. They do like to scream at you while they're attacking. Now, many people might think that they're just like screaming some throaty scream, but if you listen very carefully, when they are attacking, they aren't just going, they're saying, blood, blood. They want your blood. Of course they do. Of course they want your blood. So if you're not careful, you may end up succumbing down here and never being seen again. So if you're going to come down into my vampire tomb, I suggest that you come prepared. Now, with this instance, you have 2 hours before you absolutely must loot it, or you will get kicked out without any loot. You also must complete the first round of vampires before you can loot anything, or you will again leave here empty-handed. The first round, you face several vampires, and then after that, then you have to keep clicking the button and you'll get 3 spawn at a time. And when you get tired of that, or you run out of ammo, then you can go and quit the instance and see what you've looted. Now these vampires, they've been down here a while, so they're very hungry. They will do whatever they can to keep you down here and, feed upon you. So tonight I'm using a EWE LC240. Vampires do aggro very easily. Ancient vampires, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but they are a level 17 mob. I love how the starting tombstone, the skull's eyes glow green, and the ending tombstone, the eyes glow red. It's like, green means go, red means stop. Maybe those are some safe words that you you use from time to time. I don't judge. I'm just, being a pervert while I'm down here in my vampire tomb. I really, really love the vampire outfits. I wish that Never Die would put them in the loot pool or make blueprints so that we can make them ourselves. They are a little scantily clothed. Not like the vixens, though. They have a little bit more, Okay, maybe they're still scantily clothed. But hey, if I want to walk around being scantily clothed for my avatar, that's my right, damn it. And I know there are people out there that will judge you because you've dressed your pixels kind of slutty, but people, they're pixels. Get over it. Alright, so I think this is going to be the last round that I do, and then we're going to loot the vampire coffin. That's always the most exciting part of doing an instance. Just gotta get rid of this ancient vampire. And like I said before, once you've decided to be finished, you just go over here, over to the red-eyed Rest in Peace tombstone, click the operate button. It says raid the safe, but it really is a raid the coffin. So I'm just gonna get on top of it here. Woo! And I got 295 ped. And I was the first person to loot a Tax Elite MK1, so that is a gun. It's a 77, it has 110 ped TT value. And that's pretty cool. It's a level 30 BLP sniper hit. 30 to 60 damage, 54 shots per minute. Very, very exciting stuff. I looted some vampire fangs, so I guess I took some fangs with me after fighting those ancient vampires for a while. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me as I gave you the first look into the vampire tomb. Until the next video, I hope that if you guys are going to be bad, be good at it. Mwah. Bye.